Bad for a rehearsal. The old boy in the wheelbarrow a bit over the top, maybe.
But what on earth are they rehearsing?
They are rehearsing a reality TV program.
Reality television program?
Yup, great new idea.
But how can imitation body parts and that unpleasant smell?
Ah, the smell. That's clever, isn't it? It's a mixture of pesticide, formaldehyde, and fratricide.
Pesticide, formaldehyde,
And it makes it really authentic, don't you think? I use that.
So, a call from your phone is traceable.
A call from your mobile is traceable.
Who cares? I need to run that look at that cafe.
My name's Kevin Chick, and I'm an actor here at SCRT for the Summer Repertory Program. I live in Philadelphia. I'm from Iowa originally, and I'm acting in Tom, Dick, and Harry, which is a British farce that just opened tonight, and it's going to run throughout the whole summer. It's a very fun show. It's a very silly show, and has a lot of action in a very short amount of time. It's very fun for the whole family to see.
Well, I'm Dean Schumann. I'm from Denver. I just graduated college, and this is my first year down in Trinidad, and I am so stoked. I'm so excited to be part of this cast. It's awesome.
Well, my name is Elizabeth Dapo, and I'm originally from Trinidad, Colorado. I currently live in Washington, D.C., where I've just finished projects with National Geographic and the Jim Henson Company. And I've got my own theater company that I've started.
The show just goes up and down and up and down, and it's so much fun. It's just a wonderful, wonderful time on stage with these two crazy people who just mess up everything in my life. So I've really enjoyed the process. Fred has been such a wonderful director, and the entire company is just so wonderful. We work as an ensemble, we make the jokes, we make the moments happen, and it's been a wonderful ride.
Myself, Jeff Jesmer, I'm from Denver, originally from Minnesota, moved here in 2009. I'm the technical director of all 3 shows, and I act in one show as Harry in Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Oh yeah, and not coming back. Tom! Sorry, wrong room.
If he puts in an appearance for my business partners here, he'll end up the highest soprano in Kennington. And to her place and then, woo! So what's she like? Has she asked you any questions yet? She's in the dining room, is she? Have you served the coffee and sandwiches? Are you all right? Well, you go sort out the coffee. I'll make myself presentable. Oh, I feel sick.
No!
What is it?
You can't go in there!
Me, a genuine member of the force. No problem in the Kerwood family, I trust.
No.
And is there any sign of Mrs. Kerwood yet?
No.
So what little game are we playing, eh? Don't you be funny with me!
Linda!
I'll be in touch.
What are you doing? Where are you going, love?
Going to stay with Mum and Dad for a couple of days.
Oh my gosh. I personally love the when Linda opens the door and Harry goes splat like right onto the floor. I love that. And I love the fact that I say Mr. Kerwood every single time I'm on stage. Love that.
It's probably actually a moment, and the moment is when the character of Dick is miming out in sign language the entire story of these 2 illegal immigrants who snuck on into the van. So it's the whole action of, you know, Great Britain and Mummy and Daddy and
Oh my gosh, I think my favorite, my favorite is probably when Mrs. Potter asks me which Shakespeare. So she asked me, which Shakespeare are you doing? And I go, William. He's the best. So that's my favorite line from the show that I do. There are many other favorites that other people do, but Dick's, when he runs in and goes, sorry, wrong room, and then backs out is probably my favorite line of the show, but minus the William, he's the best. So.
Probably right before intermission, when we get to rip the bag in half and Mrs. Potter finally comes in. Well, it's a little unpredictable. So sometimes things go scattering everywhere, sometimes they stay in the bag. So it's kind of neat because you have to react differently every night, whether you're scattering to grab something or just dragging it over to the center. It's a live moment. I think that's why I like it.
One of our favorite scenes. One of the more challenging scenes, but it's also very fun for me, is I get to do this section where I mime a whole conversation that I just had with people who speak Albanian. So I have managed to somehow, using my sign language, understand exactly what I think they were trying to say, and then I recreate that on stage for everybody. And thus far, in our 2 times, we've gotten had to hold for applause for that. So something to it, right? It's my favorite part. And I also like doing British accent. The whole show is a British farce. We're doing it in British accents, and that's really fun. Right, well, mate, it's all for my own use, mate. I just brought the cigarettes in from Calais because I could sell them for a good price. What's the problem, mate? Like that. I kind of imagine that I'm Johnny Depp, halfway, kind of doing Pirates of the Caribbean. A little bit.
The window!
Listen, you dumb man. Don't you dare. I do not want that bag in my house. Piss off.
So what's this doing in the living room?
Don't do that. Please, sir. Show a little respect for the rubbish.
Well, that was something Harry was giving you.
Yeah, that's right.
Harry brought you his rubbish to give you.
I'm loving it. I'm from a small town in Iowa that's a little bit bigger than Trinidad, but for some reason I feel some parallels between here and there because it's kind of this quirky little place in the middle of nowhere, kind of. And I've been loving it. I live in a city, so to be here where the sky is 180 degrees, it feels like bigger, is beautiful. And the people here are great, and it's so cool to be a part of a community that doesn't have a lot of theater, so to be the theater feels great. It feels great to be sharing that in a place that really needs it.
I love it. It's my 3rd season. They were dark one year, but so it's 4 years that I've been doing it, but 1 year they were dark. So, it's a great community. It's a great town. People love us. We love them. There's huge support. I get to do this, be silly, build a theater, and then have fun. So, yeah, I love it down here. I'll keep coming until they tell me to stop.
Just that I love this show. I love this cast. I think it's going to be a great show, and I'm excited that it gets to run the entire summer. I'm stoked.
Oh, I love it here. My family's all here, so I get to see my family on my days off. They were actually all at opening night tonight, and my grandfather and my uncle, who've never been to the theater before, were here, and really enjoyed the show as well as everybody else. So, and I actually had my 4-year-old niece here too tonight, and she ate it up. She didn't understand everything, but she loved people moving and the action, and just loved it. So, I like being home.
Come laugh and have fun and forget about your day for 2 hours, because that's what we're good at.
British farce is one of the hardest things, I think, to do on stage because it's so fast and it's so rapid fire, the pace, the movement, everything, that you really have to be on top of your cues, where you're coming and going. And Tom, Dick, and Harry is pretty much one of the best examples of British farce because you have elements outside of what would ordinarily happen to people. people, and you also have these fantastical characters who come into the play, and the three brothers, which each of them is a different type of clown to me. So when you get those elements working together, it usually ends up being an extremely fun, hilariously done show. And I really think that this company has nailed that right on the head.
Tom, why don't you listen to the rest of my plan? It's brilliant!